Welcome, geeks, freaks, and horror fans to Sideshow's Spooktacular Showcase. In celebration of the Halloween season, we're going to be showing you a killer look at a world of horror collectibles that are available right now on Sideshow.com. Plus, we've got a sneak peek at some future releases that are simply to die for. If you're just joining us, we're in the middle of our Spooktacular event, which is a celebration of all things horrific and frightening and also fun and festive that is running from October 24th through the 31st, and that's midnight on the 24th all the way up through the tail end of Halloween when you've got your sugar coma going on. You can go ahead and register for this event at side.show/spooktacular, and by using your Sideshow account to register, you'll get $10 in Sideshow rewards instantly, which are good on future purchases, and you'll get exclusive access to giveaway opportunities through your email. Now, you're going to also want to check out daily deals that we have running throughout the event, and quite frankly, daily at side.show/deals, and you can check that out, and I have it on good authority that some of these spooky items we're about to show you may show up there. It's worth checking back every day because those deals do disappear like a ghost, and the scariest part is missing out on any of your favorites. Now, without further ado, let's get this Spooktacular Showcase started with a closer look at an amazing new collectible that is a collaboration between Sideshow and artist Olivia de Berardinis. You can see what happens here when we bring one of her incredible paintings to life.
She's alive! Alive!
Frankie Reborn is so amazing, and we are so excited to have that collaboration with Olivia. And if you're interested in pre-ordering that piece for your collection, you can go to the short link on your screen. Now let's check in with Guy and take an early look at something spooky that our partners at Hot Toys sent us.
By Hot Toys, Zombie Captain America from Marvel Studios' What If. Let's take a look at the incredible detail on this figure. We're going to start right there at the portrait, and as you can see, Captain, as a zombie, has had a very tough time. He's missing his nose, but he's still keeping that smile, and we can see that bone underneath. His helmet dirtied, battered, and beaten, the chin strap loose and dangling. We then work down onto his uniform. We get that red, white, and blue, but it too is tattered, beaten, and torn, and incredibly dirty. There on the arms as well as the legs, rips, tears, and parts of it completely gone. The entire body has that blue skin, and there on the arm, chest, and as well as the leg, you can see the white bone underneath. In his right hand, he carries his famous shield that's incredibly dirty and worn like never before. There on his legs, we do see that exposed bone. We see that Captain has lost his shoe, and he still is walking forward with that big blue foot, dragging the left booted foot right behind him. If you're a fan of horror, if you're a fan of zombies, if you're a fan of Captain America and Marvel, this is a must-have for your collection. Now make sure to follow Sideshow's social channels so you hear more about Zombie Captain America.
For some horror fans, vampire movies never get old, so we're taking a closer look at this incredible The Lost Boys art print by artist Juan Ramos, paying tribute to this dark comedy classic. This is a beautifully rendered piece in a very unique visual style that only uses a couple of different colors to create the full effect. Now, we are here in beautiful Santa Carla, California, also known as the murder capital of the world, thanks to David and his gang of vampire bikers. Up front, we've got Michael and Star, a pair of star-crossed lovers, as this print kind of captures the entire theme of their relationship and how the two are constantly reaching out to each other, but they never quite seem to touch. Placed in between them are the vampires themselves, flying above the carousel that we see on the boardwalk of Santa Carla. Now, this piece comes as an unframed giclée or in a custom framed presentation, which is what you are currently seeing. It has a beautiful custom double matte design with a red accent specifically chosen to highlight the red tones in the logo on this piece. It also has a unique kind of fanged presentation in the corners, evoking the idea of the vampire's teeth. This is an amazing piece for horror collectors to have in their collection, and it's by artist Juan Ramos, who previously did Pennywise You'll Float 2 and Gremlins 2, the new batch with Sideshow art prints. So we are so excited to have this piece on display, and it is a perfect addition to any Lost Boys fans collection. This piece is limited to an edition size of only 200 ever produced and comes with an authorized automated artist signature and an embossed seal of authenticity. Now you'll want to check out the short link on our screen below if you're interested in adding this piece to your own home gallery. And again, you can get it in the unframed version or take the guesswork out of framing and hanging and get the custom framed edition. This is the Lost Boys art print by Juan Ramos.
That video captures the essence that is Jason Voorhees and the Friday the 13th franchise. And right here now, by Sideshow, the 1/6 scale Jason Voorhees figure. I want to take a moment to point out some of the killer details on this figure. First up, let's take a look at that portrait. In the third film, he gets the now iconic hockey mask. This hockey mask is sculpted and molded directly onto the figure, but we see the bright blue eyes of Jason Voorhees peering below. And the little holes throughout the hockey mask let us see that disfigured face below. We spin it around, and on the back of the head, you can see the cloth straps digging in to the flesh on the back of Jason's very large head. Sideshow has also made a larger torso for the Jason figure, so that coming off the head and down into the neck, it really maintains that large and lumbering physique of Jason. Jason is decked out in his dark green camp shirt and khaki pants. And down on his hiking boots, you can see plenty of dirt and fresh blood. Jason comes with his favorite chopping axe and his slashing machete, and both covered in blood. The Jason Voorhees 6 scale figure is in stock and shipping now. For more information and to make him part of your collection, follow the link below.
Court of the Dead fans and horror lovers alike aren't going to want to miss out on this villainous addition to your collection. This is the Oathbreaker Stryfe Fallen Mortis Knight premium format figure. Now this hails from Sideshow's original Court of the Dead license, which is a dark horror fantasy property. But this is a great addition to any collection for fans of monster lovers, especially haunted armor and skeletal warriors. Now this is such a fascinating piece. A Mortis Knight is typically a strong, upstanding member of the underworld, fighting the righteous cause of Death's rebellion. But as the name would imply, this guy broke oath and fell prey to the Dread Script, which is a corrupting force inside all mourners in the underworld, which is noted by the purple bursting out of his cranial cavity, and there's other aspects of the purple and this corruption. It's a power that speaks to you from inside and corrupts you, tells you that your way is best, and it makes you think that you're acting in the underworld's best interests when really you're just cannibalizing yourself from the inside. And speaking of, this piece has a really unique pass-through feature, as you can see that this knight has been totally torn apart and destroyed and reformed by the Dread Script itself. He's got a hollow cavity in his stomach that is actually replaced on the back with a screaming face that might be his own conscience speaking, or the Dread Script manifesting through him. And his leg, his lower right leg, has been completely replaced by this purple energy as well. In the portrait of the piece, you can see the way in which the Dread Script is also manifesting through different souls and kind of skulls erupting from his head. Again, the voices, the other souls that have fallen prey to this. Now his entire armor has a unique look to it too, with the gray and green patina that is showing the rust and decay of his normally stately armor. Oathbreaker Stryfe wields an axe known as the Raker's Scrape that is detailed with so much great coloration you'll actually believe that it is rusted metal. I love the way that Court of the Dead tends to do this with armor and weaponry, and you can see those silver blunted edges as if this piece has been weaponized in a lot of battles. Now it is known as the Raker's Scrape, but it had a loftier title prior to his breaking oath But as you can see, that story is furthered by the fact that he is standing on a broken seal of the Mortis knighthood, again proving that he is no longer loyal to any of the factions. He serves his own purpose, and at worst, he serves the Dread's grip. Now, this is limited to an edition size of only 500 pieces, so if you have any of the other Court of the Dead characters in your collection, this is a great piece to stand off against them, especially if you've got pieces like the All-Taker or other faction leaders, because he represents everything that they are fighting against. Now, this is a fantastic addition to your collection and is available in stock, ready to ship to you right now. So rise, conquer, rule, and check that out at the link on your screen.
From our partners at Hot Toys, we have the prototype of Dead Strange from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This figure is spectacular, and I want to show some of the highlights of this incredible piece. First up, let's take a look at the portrait. We have the rotting flesh in a gray tone scale with lots of cuts and deep crevices. The entire left side of the jaw decaying and exposing the teeth underneath. The hair pulled back into a tight bun. Surrounding him are the arms of the souls of the damned straight from Mount Wundagore. Each of those arms is articulated, giving us a lot of posable options, and those arms holding his cape on the back. The souls of the damned faces on the cape, each one is different and individually put on there. The cape itself has a tattered look and allows the light to come through with lots of holes and worn fabric throughout. The worn fabric continues on the body of the figure, and we see the exposed ribs, chest, and flesh there in the center. The maroon and black fabric of his tunic, beaten, weathered, and worn, cracked and decaying, the edges frayed. Working our way down underneath, we have two Soul of the Damned accessories that attach to the base and go underneath the arms. Creepy and scary with their arms outstretched. Down onto the boots, we have this wonderful lacing effect of the leather with the edges in bright red, and then the dirt and grime there on the feet. All of it on top of a dynamic flight stand, allowing us to get some incredible poses on our Dead Strange figure. If you're a fan of Sam Raimi, the Multiverse, Marvel, or Doctor Strange, or simply the incredible figures, make sure to add Dead Strange by Hot Toys to your collection. Now follow the link below for more information.
So if you thought he was frightening in full color with that closer look at the premium collectible studio Michael Myers, I'm going to show you something even scarier, taking it back to the retro days of monster movies. We've got the silver screen Sideshow exclusive edition of the Michael Myers quarter scale statue by Premium Collectibles Studio. Like the full color release that Premium Collectibles Studio previously introduced, this piece has a ton of detail, including a full fabric set of coveralls that are specifically tailored to the figure to make sure it maintains the shape and intimidating form of Michael Myers. The mask portrait has a synthetic hair element so you can style that to your liking, but the face itself is painted perfectly with shadows that emphasize the natural contours of that haunting mask. And more importantly, you can see the devil's eyes in and behind the cavities in the face of the mask. Now, this piece comes with a couple of different display options, including we've got a bloody knife version here. Of course, in the black and white, you can still see all that dark, gory spatter, but there is a clean knife attachment as well. And there is a pumpkin proximity piece based on the iconic opening pumpkin that's even got that little slit through the nose that has a nice cool light up feature inside. And I say cool as in very cold colors to maintain that monochromatic air that this whole piece carries on throughout. Now he's standing on top of a Myers house themed base with a beautifully detailed faded facade, lots of faux wood sculpting and detail all throughout, especially on the floorboards where he stands. And then we've got this beautiful series of three-dimensional sculpted reliefs across the base that tell the story of Michael Myers and his evolution. The piece includes his first kill while he's wearing his clown costume as a child, the additional deaths of Annie Brackett and Bob Sims, two very iconic scenes, and then the terrifying closet attack seen from Laurie Strode's perspective looking up at Michael Myers as he slashes through the closet doors. From head to toe, this piece captures everything we love about the character in an incredibly unique format. So maybe you also are a retro monster fan, you want to add this to your collection. It makes a great addition to any cinematic horror collection. This is available in stock right now from Premium Collectibles Studio, but it is highly limited edition. Again, this is a Sideshow exclusive edition of only 300 pieces. So if you want to add this to your collection, you're going to have to walk a little bit faster than this guy does in all those horror films, but he always still manages to catch up by going to the link on your screen and adding it to your collection today.
It is time to talk about the Pennywise 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from It Chapter 2. It is an amazing 6-scale representation of Pennywise, and we're going to start and take a look head to toe on him. Right up top, we have the first of two clown portraits with that smile and that teardrop lower lip. The forehead with the crack in it, and then up atop, all underneath, a dome of fiery red hair. We now move on to the details of the costume. Right up top, we have layer upon layer of the ruffled cuffs there around the neck, as well as around the arms and the feet. The intricate detail and tight stitching down on the front of the jacket, the colored cording around the waist. That tight stitching also around the forearms and down around the lower parts of the leg. A trio of red pom-poms adorn the front of his jacket, and two on the top of those leather shoes that have seen a lot of wear, tear, dirt, and grime in the sewers of Derry. After 27 years of waiting, that entire outfit has gotten good and grimy, and Hot Toys has done an amazing job of weathering this entire outfit. Pennywise comes with a huge assortment of accessories. First up, his red balloon and a special hand just to hold it. Pennywise comes with two portraits, his first with his smiling look, and the second a more sinister portrait with exposed fangs. The unique sewer display base allows you to show off your second portrait. The figure comes with a number of accessories, the SS Georgie, a skateboard, and many others. Whether you're a Stephen King fan, a horror fan, or just a fan of killer clowns, make sure to add the Pennywise 6-scale figure by Hot Toys to your collection. He's in stock and shipping now. Follow the short link below.
For Critical Role fans following Campaign 3 religiously, we've got a new art print for you that's going to tug on your heartstrings. This is the Laudna strings-attached fine art print by artist Couple of Kooks, and this is an incredible tribute to the undead spellcaster of Campaign 3, Bells Hells. This is a beautiful piece depicting Laudna in a fun, scary moment with her personal puppet, Pate de Rollo, as you can see here, being puppeteered by her unique red strings that she carries along with her. But unbeknownst to most of the party, for a time, we've got Delilah Briarwood, the dark necromancer, pulling at Laudna's own strings with these beautiful, very thin silver elements, as you can see, connecting the tether of her unnatural life. In the background, we see the surrounding city of Whitestone, which is Laudna's home, and of course, the town that Delilah Briarwood destroyed. And we have the desiccated sun tree in the background that has history for the both of them as well, and signifies where Laudna began her new afterlife. This portrait is surprisingly vibrant for something so dark and heavy, as we've got the glowing red of Laudna's dresses coming up and lighting her from beneath, and we've got the cool tones of Delilah permeating from the top. Now, this piece is available in a custom framed format, as we are seeing here in the studio. It's also available as an unframed giclée, but the framed format comes with a custom double matte design with this unique kind of spiked cutout, as well as the red accent that complements the piece that can be found in Laudna's dresses. It also takes the guesswork out of hanging, as it comes with a wire hanger ready for you to install on your wall. You also might recognize the artist Couple of Kooks from a previous collaboration that we've done of the Mighty Nine Ford Reforged fine art print, which is also a part of Sideshow's Critical Role collection. You can see this and all the other Sideshow Critical Role releases at side.show/Critical Role, or follow the short link on your screen to check out the Laudna strings attached print. The Laudna strings attached fine art print by Couple of Kooks is a must-have art print for critters who are fans from every campaign from Vox Machina to Bell's Hells.
Straight out of your dreams and into your collection, the 1/6 scale Freddy Krueger by Sideshow. Now this is Freddy as he appeared in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Let's take a look. Underneath that fedora that is tattered, we're going to have the burnt and scarred face of Freddy Krueger. The glare and brightness of the eyes, the grimace of the teeth. The teeth have that wet look, and that skin has that incredible burnt look to it, multiple flesh tone colors, as well as the red underneath. That sculpt, it continues down onto the neck and also onto the hands. But then the famous, iconic red and green striped sweater. This one here all in a knit pattern and frayed edges down along the bottom, along the neckline, as well as the cuffs. His 4-bladed glove. You have 2 of them, one open and one gesturing. The aged copper, the bright steel blades, all beautifully done, and a leather paint job onto the glove itself. Each of those blades has a bloody look to him, fresh from his nightmarish kill. We work our way down to his work boots, beautifully sculpted and painted with a heavy lug sole so he can run down everybody in their dreams. Don't sleep on your chance to add Freddy Krueger, the 1/6 scale figure, to your collection. He's in stock and shipping now. For more information, follow the link below.
Settle in and we'll tell you the story of Death's Chronicler Fool. This is Malevestros, the 6 scale figure by 3-0, and he is in charge of telling the tale of Death's incredible rebellion. So we're gonna jump right in and tell you this guy's tale and let you know all that he comes with. Now this piece has over 22 points of articulation and lots of fabulous detail, packing all of the grandeur that you know from the Court of the Dead premium format figures into a posable 6 scale. The artists at 3-0 have rendered this so incredibly and captured all of that macabre detail from the underworld. Malevestros has a mixed media costume with sculpted elements including the neck ruff that has all those beautiful little skulls hidden into the fabric folds, as well as a sculpted cummerbund that has that almost gut-like texture to it around his waist. And then he has a fabric cloak with wire in the hem for posing, as you can see it here billowing dramatically. He's also got fabric pants that have unique different textures to them and patterns, including the faux leather look to the front of the legs, and all of the fabric elements are tailored with consideration for how the figure is going to be posed in your collection. You can see that he also has an incredibly detailed portrait with all of those wrinkles and mischievous details as he smiles and tells you the tale of the underworld and the grand war between heaven and hell and Death's rebellion. As a part of that, he comes with a number of accessories for telling his stories and tales of the underworld, including this beautiful opened scroll accessory that you can see here. So technically it's 2 accessories, where we have one half of the scroll detailing the heaven side of the war, fighting for order, and yet really constricting all of the realms of mortality and the afterlife. And then we have the hell side of the scroll with a reaching demon, reflecting the chaos and disruption and flow of that celestial realm. Now he also comes with a closed scroll accessory, a Chronicle of the Underworld accessory, which you may have your own version if you are a Court of the Dead collector in real life, and he comes with 3 different pairs of swap out hands for accentuating the different poses and really energetic and fun displays that you can create with this piece in your collection. 3-0 has done such an amazing job, and Court of the Dead fans won't want to miss bringing home this interactive 6 scale, fully detailed version of an iconic character from Sideshow's original dark horror fantasy property. He's available online to order right now, so you can check that out at the link on your screen, and we'll see you in the underworld. We hope you all had so much fun watching today, but we're not quite done yet. We're going to show you a closer look at one more piece. This is a collaboration between Sideshow and industry veteran Chris Sanders. It's his own original design, the Pumpkin Witch statue.
Sideshow presents the Pumpkin Witch Statue, the premier collectible in the Happy Halloweens collection. Inspired by the iconic style of acclaimed animation writer, director, and cartoonist Chris Sanders. You can place it on your desk, on your bookshelf, even your coffee table at home. It'll be the center of attention for any gathering. Trick or treat yourself to the Chris Sanders Pumpkin Witch Statue.
Well, just like a mummy, that's going to wrap up our Sideshow Spooktacular Showcase. We hope you guys really had fun looking at a bunch of the different horror collectibles we have available for you on Sideshow.com. And maybe you're feeling inspired to add to your collection or help a friend add to their collection. From now through the end of the year, our Refer a Friend program has a 5% reward bonus, which it used to be 2% back in rewards, and now it is 5% for a limited time. And that means if you refer a friend to a Sideshow item that they purchase, not only do they get their item and their rewards, you also get that 5% back in rewards, so everybody wins. So there's no reason not to check out any of the items from today's show. And if you're looking for other deals, you can go to side.show/deals, again, to check on those daily deals. They do change every day, so it's worth checking back and making sure that you don't miss any of them. Now, Spooktacular is going all the way from now until the end of Halloween at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, so make sure you are registered for this event by going to side.show/spooktacular and registering with your Sideshow account, which will get you that $10 in Sideshow rewards plus exclusive access to giveaway opportunities. Remember, the sooner you sign up, the sooner you have access to all of those awesome perks. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you had a great time today and continue to have a spooktacular Halloween. We'll be here for you guys until that midnight strikes. So until then, don't forget to let your geek side show.
Be sure to subscribe by clicking the S icon on your screen and click that bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under product info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.